Hello everyone. I'm Ariana Simoto, and welcome back to more of the King's Quest series. Today we're playing King's Quest 3 to Heir is Human. We're starting off this video, like I've played this on my other computer, the old Junkard computer, but not on this computer. This is a new playthrough, and it's been a really long time since I've played it. I should remember all of the puzzle points, but I probably don't remember or even know for that matter, all the secrets. So we're going to start with the opening. Boop. Thrice now I curse, and from the first your family shall feel the worst. Soon shall you see they'll surely be in the most dire jeopardy. Then as your foe, 'tis I who will sow the spell to cause your heart to slow. And for my shame, for you the same, or Daventry your heir shan't reign. This is the statement he made at the end of the last game. And now we're going to be seeing what this curse will bring. It's a magic mirror. AGD Interactive presents King's Quest 3 to Heir is Human. Yay! It's cool how they managed to put the flames in there, hey? Look at the baby! The little baby. The Little Prince. Based upon an original story by Roberta Williams. So many people worked on this thing. It's really good to see older games being remade as well, you know? Like, because some of the old games' stories were really good. Oh no, baby's stolen by some creepy guy. Look at those skeletal hands. This dude must be old. Bunch of dead woods. He's just walking away with the baby. Nobody noticed. Just casually walk in and steal a baby, and nobody notices. It's a black-robed dude. Ooh, he's got a beard, because you can kind of see in the image he's got a beard. He just peeks back. Nobody's following me. I guess I could just casually keep walking through these burnt out woods here. All these dead trees around. Wow. That's a really crappy road. Must be a pain in the butt to carry any cart up, you know, like the amount of turns that are in it. Just lose your cart over the cliff. It's a beautiful view, though. Look at that moon. You know, the art style of the moon there kind of reminds me of that painting Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. You know, Starry Night over the Thames would be a good one to compare it to, too. You know, both Starry Night and Starry Night over the Thames, they're both very beautiful paintings. I don't know which one I would choose, though, like if I had to buy one. I like the calmness of the Starry Night over the Thames, but I like the unusual unnervingness of the Starry Night original. Oh, look at the walls, they crumbled away. It's destroyed. There's no fire anymore. It's not burning bright, and there's cobwebs all over. Not good. Look at him laying down. It's a disturbingly pink shirt. Gwydion. Gwydion. Ooh. Whisper sweet nothings. Whisper sweet nothings into his ears. I'm sure he's never really heard a woman's voice before. Must be disturbing for him. He wakes up and be like, what is that? A very soft voice. Can you imagine how disturbing that would be, though? To, like, never meet another human soul until you're that age? How does he not have social anxiety? Look at the little village. Palm trees and regular trees. That's a little unusual. There's a lot of fauna going on over here. It's a person. Hello. Look, she's waving you over. She wants you to come visit. Oh, now there's a big spider web in her way.
Gwydion, what are you doing, boy?
Ew.
I was just looking.
How dare you take leave of your duties? Resume your chores immediately.
Yes, Mannanan. Master.
Had your parents survived your wretched infancy, the sight of your sloth alone would have killed them.
They would not have been proud of me.
No, but fate has favored you. Few orphaned youths can know such fortune. You are lucky to be here to serve me.
I am very lucky.
Indeed. Now get to work.
What a jerk. Mannanan's a real butthole.
Such is the story of young Gwydion's life to this point. What's a poor boy to do? Oh well, in resignation, Gwydion obediently follows Mannanan into the house.
Mannanan's a butthole. Alright, well, let's go over here.
The old wizard looks at you menacingly.
The chickens need to be fed. See to it at once.
I literally just came in from out there. You couldn't have told me while we were out there? What a bum. Alright, let's grab that. Here you go, chickie babies. Have some food. Have some nummies, babies. Enjoy. There you go, babies. Let's go back inside. What a boob. It's like, how dare you go outside? And then you come inside. Get your ass back outside and feed the chickens. Oops. I misclicked. Come on, let me in. Let's go grab this cup.
The perfect servant, aren't you?
Oh, eat a fart. Alright, let's take a look at all this. Let's grab the food.
You take the fruit and carry it with you.
Yes, I do. Okay, let's pick up the bread.
You take the loaf of bread and carry it with you.
Mm-hmm.
You take the mutton chop and carry it with you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now let's take a look at all this stuff.
This is just a simple metal cup with a handle.
Mm-hmm.
The fruit consists of an apple and some grapes. They look sweet, fresh, and juicy. You love the smell of freshly baked bread. This is a leftover mutton chop that the old wizard hadn't finished. It still looks appetizing, though.
That's good. Alright, now we're gonna go take a look at
Your
that.
trusty knife is hanging on the rack.
Uh-huh.
Your wooden serving spoon is hanging on the rack.
Yep, we're gonna go grab him. And carry it with us.
You take the carving knife from the iron rack and keep it with you.
Mm-hmm.
You take the wooden spoon from the iron rack and keep it with you.
So far, none of these are triggering anything.
Near the fireplace is a crude broom made of straw. The fireplace is not used during the summer. Mannanan insists that you clean it regardless and frequently.
Okay.
The fireplace is not. It's just your old tin bucket. The barrels contain grain and other foodstuffs.
So my question is, who the heck does all the shopping? Like, if we're not allowed to leave...
There are drying herbs and spices hanging here.
Then why, like, if we're not allowed to leave, how come there...
You retrieve the clay bowl from the kitchen shelf and take it with you.
Plenty of food to go around, you know?
The kitchen shelf holds many ingredients and implements for cooking.
Look at it.
The clay bowl has been your...
Favorite clay bowl? Really? Well, I guess if you don't really have much, you gotta find happiness in the simple things. Cleaning. Keeping busy. Don't want to attract Mannanan's wrath. I need to move up the speed. Put it away so I can increase your speed. Game speed. We'll go up there. I'm gonna turn this down. It's a little loud. Play. Hopefully it's not too quiet now for you guys, but it...
Your muscles ache as you recall the long hours spent churning butter. The wizard gives you an evil glare.
So he just came in to see what we were doing? What a bum. I'll turn down this speech a little bit. It's a little loud too. Okay, play. There we go. Now we can move fast. Look at us move fast.
You scrutinize the moose head carefully. While it is long past its grazing days, you feel sorry for the poor old thing. There are various bottles and bowls on the shelf. Candles flicker from the wrought iron lamp. The large dining table is made of pine planking. Matching benches run its length on both sides. The table is big enough to seat at least 10 people, though you doubt it's accommodated more than a tenth of that. This is where Mannanan would place his potted plants, if he had any, along with a smidgen less detest for anything that grows. You can see most of the countryside of Ludor from this vantage point.
So what doesn't make sense to me is that he has an aversion to things that grow, and yet we've got drying herbs up here. We've got food in our inventory. Like, if he hates things that grow, like, does he just live on air?
Nice view. Pity it's out there and you're not. Nice.
So weird. Well, let's go. Let's go this way. Let me out. Kitty.
This is Mannanan's detestable pet. It's a painting of the wizard from long ago. You wonder if he was ever young. You need to get closer.
Well, I'm going to save it really quick. We're going to save it as... no, not autosave. We're going to save it as... I'm going to delete the autosave. It always pops up. I'm going to save it as entrance. Maybe we'll go first steps. Here we go. I know it's not our first steps because we've been walking around, but...
You've been taunted your entire life by the incredible views from this house.
Like, it wouldn't be a bad place to live if you weren't a slave.
You have always admired this lovely tapestry. It's one of the few bright spots in this dreary house.
Forward here. There's a mirror.
You look into the cracked mirror hanging on the wall. Your reflection shows a tall, handsome lad dressed in dirty rags.
Ooh, handsome.
Your dresser is a piece of junk. It's full of nicks and scratches, and one drawer is completely missing. The window provides a peek and a promise of the freedom you've longed for. Your bedside candle occupies the window ledge. The bed is nothing more than a cot, hard and cold and difficult to sleep on. Your pillow is small and flat, as it is made of old rags.
But, like, I guess
The wizard's glare makes you suddenly feel very, very small.
I have decided to take a journey.
Alright, bye.
You lift the bottom of the tapestry and peer behind it. The wall is filled with cracks. You can see why Mannanan would hang such a tapestry here. There are also dozens of charcoal drawings, diagrams, maps, and notes to programmers with the legend of King's Quest IV. But you're uninterested in this, since you presently have your hands full with King's Quest III. You lower the tapestry and smooth out the wrinkles.
The little Easter egg. Okay.
You can see most of the countryside of Ludo.
Yes. Okay, let's head into here.
It is an oval. There is a small drawer in the front of the mahogany vanity. Mannanan spends his nights in that bed. That he does so alone and for so long as you've lived here would amuse you if your situation weren't identical.
Let's take a look here.
A bottle with a cat's head on it. Mannanan must be allergic to cats.
Which doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you have a cat if you're allergic?
A comb, perfectly suited for the maintenance of long facial fleece.
You just determined to take anti-allergy medication.
A bottle with a green
life?
leaf stopper contains some cat mint. It's a lovely handheld mirror. Mannanan's a vain old codger, isn't he?
He doesn't look good for a vain
Blank
old
parchments
codger.
for those late-night urges to jot something down. They're probably used to notate new ideas for making your life more miserable. There's nothing. It is a simple dresser containing Mannanan's unmentionables. The thought of those conjures many memories of washing them. You're not sure what to make of this. Mannanan has unique aesthetic tastes. The closet is fashioned of ornately carved mahogany. A pitcher of water serves to wash, replenish, and receive a mouthful of expectorant. It's the wizard's chamber pot.
Ew.
Chocolate creams. No, wait a minute. They're chocolate-coated insects. Yuck!
Ew.
3 vials contain small quantities of hair, all in different colors. That's odd. They're all labeled Gwydion. A blue bottle labeled with a V. Given local topography, you're guessing it stands for vertigo. Mannanan must have a little trouble with heights. The wizard's magic wand. Pity it's broken.
What?
Mannanan, you don't... There... Mannanan, you've only... It's a bottle of rose petal essence.
Sure,
You've never wanted to smell... The dress... There's...
What's that? Take a look here.
This is one of the wizard's... You search the linen gown. You don't find anything interesting. You search the... You search...
Searching.
You search...
Searching.
You search the pockets of the black cloak. Suddenly you discover a small brass key. What could it unlock?
I guess we'll find out now, won't we?
The wizard's red... The wizard... You don't... The back of the wizard's closet.
Too dark
You
to
search
see.
behind the
Let's-
clothes hanging in the wizard's closet. You're startled to discover an ancient parchment scroll. Its ink has faded, but it seems to be a map. Taking this treasure, you leave everything else exactly as it was.
Cool. Let's shut that up.
Mannanan keeps a window open. This is just as well. His chamber pot is almost always full. A
Probably
small...
should empty it before he comes back. But whatever. He'll tell us when he needs it emptied. Go up the stairs first. Up we go. Good job, kitty. Thank you for the fly.
You pick
Now, let's take this off.
this up.
Let's take
Picking
those
off its wings, you throw the rest away.
Done. It's kind of gross, though. Okay, well, before we go out on our search... Hide.
You drop to your hand.
There we go. We're just gonna leave those there. That way, if we don't pick up anything else, we and end up in a situation where we have too much gubbins in our pockets. Alright, let's go. Let's go and see the chickens. Let's,
You are not.
see if we can get close enough to pick up a chicken.
Where would you are not close? You are not.
Come back, chicken. Come here, chicken.
The chicken dodges your grasp.
Aw, so I gotta feed him. Here you go, have some food.
You pick up the chicken.
Pluck
You
fur.
gently pluck a feather from the chicken and gently set it back on the ground.
I meant to say pluck feather. Pluck feather, not pluck fur. Pluck fur.
You are not close.
What do you mean I'm not close enough? I was literally standing right next to him.
Nimbly, you grab the nasty cat by the scruff of its neck, avoiding its needle-sharp claws. And now that you have it, what are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna...
You manage to pluck some fur before he viciously scratches and leaps from your arms. With grim satisfaction, you survey your wounds.
Yeah. Alright, let's go put this stuff away. Hide. There we go. The different colorings of the items in your pocket tells you whether you're going to get in trouble for them or not. Alright, let's go. There's an eagle up there.
An eagle sits in its nest, tilting its head as it eyes you warily.
Pretty bird. Let's go down this way. Alright, let's save as well. Cliff. Oh, wait, don't. Cliff path. There we go. Always be careful when going down these winding roads. Otherwise you fall to your death. There we go. Over here. To the dome.
The seagull feasts on it.
No. Get away from that fish. That fish is going to be mine now. Thank you. Let's take a look at this.
A sign above the store reads, General Store. A battered sign reads, Tavern.
Well, let's go see what the general store is all about.
Good day to you, young man. What can I do for you?
I'm just looking around.
The shelves are stocked with many useful items, such as leather pouches, salt, fish oil, and lard. A content, hairy dog sits on the floor of the store. Its name tag reads, Hank.
Hank! I want
You
to
pat the hairy dog and are rewarded with a handful of malted hair.
Cool.
I've got some dusting to do. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I'll come and talk to you soon. Well, maybe I should talk to you now.
Just a moment. Now, what can I do for you?
Greetings. What have you for sale?
I have many an item that might interest you. For instance, you might wish to purchase a leather pouch. Very suitable for carrying things in, as you might expect.
Indeed. Anything else?
I have numerous consumables that you may wish to acquire. Take a look at the shelf behind me. See if there's anything you would like.
Tell me, good storekeep, what news is there of the outside world?
Oh, I'm afraid I don't keep up much with current events. I have my own concerns, what with my work and family. I don't need any more from anywhere else spoiling my day.
In that case, anything new happening around here?
Around Ludor? 'Tis the same old town as it has always been. Ships come in, ships go out. People come in, people go out. Money comes in, and I'd prefer not to think on the next part.
Well, let's go. Goodbye, sir. Thank you. Alright, let's go this way.
Once the pride of the town, the library is now a forgotten shell.
Okay, we'll come and see the library shortly. I want to go up here. So it looks like there's a spider. I'm going to save it. River. Can I cross there? Yeah, that's good.
You inspect the entrance of the cave, but see nothing but darkness beyond.
Well, that's sucky. Do you want to see what happens if we get too close to it? Let's just save it as river. Save.
The only way in is through.
Yep. And we'll go right through and become spider dummies. Yay! Food.
It was to be expected that a spider of this size wouldn't just live off flies.
Thank you. All right. Now, let's go back down. And we'll save it here as river. Yes. All right, let's go. We're going to go to the library.
Despite...
Can I use knife?
You slide...
Yeah, there we go. Let's go.
The book...
Let's read. Day 1. Today, I stepped off Mannanan's mountain for the first time, though he would kill me without hesitation if he knew. My only regret is that I waited so long. What I have learned this day alone, the townspeople are not the wretched creatures I've been led to believe. Only the outcast ruffians are to be avoided. They all fear my master, and have spent their lives in the coldness of his shadow. This book, which I happened upon by a stream, shall be a record of my discoveries. They may prove vital, for as I approach my 18th year, I feel an ever-growing dread. My wizard has ill plans for me. And look, he drew a little drawing of, there's the Mannanan's house, and then there's the village. Cool. Day 3. It seems that my fears were warranted. Mannan keeps a near constant eye on me nowadays. I feel like a field mouse under an owl's gaze. But for all my master's vigilance, I have managed to collect things. Corks, forks, oddly shaped stones, anything I dare call my own. My quarters are their keep, and will remain so while I live under this roof. In the meantime, I look forward to my next excursion. I've promised that barmaid I would pay another visit. Ooh, a little romance going on with the barmaid. Day 4, 2 hours. That's how long the wizard had me hanging from the kitchen rafters, and only because I missed the smallest spot in my sweeping, that stupid cat. It waited till I'd finished before tramping ash from the fireplace. I have to get away, if only to save myself from further headaches and humiliation. Ugh, that cat is awful. Day 6. My brief outings are risky, but no less regular. Each day rewards me with greater insight. Today's was the most fascinating. I have seen my first ship for too long. I stood on the pier, in awe of its massive masts and mainsails. The sailors directed me to the tavern, where I made their captain's acquaintance. The old salt keenly related his tales of treasure and pirates, and when asked if I might join his crew, he proceeded to test my nautical knowledge. My answers must not have impressed him, for he said that I was too old to be a cabin boy. I left disappointed, yet hopeful that I may yet meet a seafarer willing to enlist a novice. Day 8. A week remains before I come of age. I shall expect no better treatment from Mannanan then, nor do I dare hope that freedom will accompany my adulthood. If I am to enjoy a semblance of this life, then I know what I must do. I've spent the last 2 days in town cleaning practically everything I could find so as to earn enough to pay my way aboard that vessel. This is my only chance. Mannanan does not often take such long journeys, and it is my every intention to be gone by the time he returns. Day 11. I rose early this morning and packed my few belongings. I'd barely slept, It was a dangerous descent in the pre-dawn haze, but by the time I reached the base of the mountain, I was smiling more broadly than I thought possible. This lasted about 30 paces, after which I don't remember anything for some time. The lump on my head, along with my missing possessions, suggests I was attacked by that band of lawless mongrels. It was well past noon when I staggered onto the pier. The ruffians must have dealt me a fair blow, because it took me several minutes to realize that I no longer had any money, and several more to notice that the ship had sailed. Mannanan returned late in the evening, demanding supper. It is fortunate that he pays little attention to my appearance, with a pear-sized bulge on top and eyes redder than embers. I must have looked a sight. What is it that they say about clouds and linings? I don't know, but I found something today which lifted my spirits. While dusting Mannanan's study, I noticed that a few of the books were attached to the shelves and made a curious sound when moved. After fiddling with them for a time, I was surprised to see a trapdoor in the floor. How I'd managed to miss that all these years, I'll never know. Unfortunately, the noise had woken Mannanan, and I had no choice but to leave this secret unexplored for now. Look it, there's a code. Day 13. I waited for Mannanan to resume his usual spying on the townsfolk before returning to the study. Descending through the trapdoor, I found myself in my master's workroom. His den of dark design. Ooh. Certain the spells would assist me once the necessary ingredients were found, I headed for the staircase. On the floor lay a scrap of paper. I picked it up and beheld my doom. Written over and over down one side was a list of names. My name. Each dated 18 years apart. I have little time. That sucks. Day 15. It's nearing dawn. I have no more need of sleep. Despite a day and night spent scouring Ludor, one vital ingredient has eluded me. The mandrake root. If it exists, then it is not my destiny to find it, nor to escape. The key to my freedom. I will hide it in a remote part of Ludor. Today is this Gwydion's 18th birthday. I can only hope the next will have a better one, for that is all I feel as I go to see my master one final time. Oh, that must be so terrifying, heart-wrenching, and like the resolve he has to just say, you know what? There's nothing else I can do. I've done everything I can. This is it. This is my end. That would suck. That would really suck.
The rest of the pages are blank.
Poor guy. That would suck so bad. Let's see there.
Rows of knowledge, local and wide, sit lost to an apathetic audience. The library is dark, and you squint through the still and musty air. The library, it's a tattered spell book. Rows of knowledge. Necro.
Oh, whoops.
Serrated sensations. The secret to successful sword swallowing. Run on the rubble, a race from wreck to ruin. Shark in the shallows, dealing with demanding debtors. The tale of snowflake and flame, an ancient tragedy of extinguished passion.
Oh, that's interesting.
Gesticulation, enhancing humor with your hands.
Ooh, hand humor.
The world that was. Topographical accounts of the rising. The book details how large most countries were before the oceans rose. Now there are thousands of islands cut off from their mainlands. How I learnt to love fire and forget the rain. The author is a resident of Daventry. There's no way you could pronounce the name. Building better battering rams. The complete guide for gate crashers. 10-pint bowling.
Oops.
Half sails and full pails, surviving your first season at sea. Chops and blocks, an examination of expert executions. Necromania, a compendium for compulsive coffin collectors.
A coffin collector? That's unusual.
So run, shot, the tail. Just
I want to get back to that other one I missed.
The author. Building better 10-pint bowling. Apparently, sobriety is not required.
I'm sorry, but that's funny. Like, 10-pint bowling. Sobriety, not required. Goodness. Bowling while drunk? That'd be awkward. Alright, let's go. Out this way. Oh no! Run away. Did he steal anything? I don't really have anything to steal, but still. Leave me alone. Jeez. Why are they always there? Let's see. What are you?
The mistletoe hangs from the branches of the tree. There are few dried sprigs mingled with the green mistletoe.
Nice. Well, let's grab one then.
You search among the hanging mistletoe until you find a sprig that has dried. You break it off and carry it with you.
Nice. Okay, let's go this way.
What a beautiful garden, you think. The residents must take great care of it. Dew has formed on the petals from the night before. This is the door to the bear's house.
Aww.
You see a table with 3 bowls. Your stomach growls in hunger. There is no answer.
Ooh. Well, let's take a look here.
There are...
Let's save quickly. We're gonna save it as bears.
There are bowls of porridge on the table, a far cry from the fish, honey, and berries you were expecting. You taste the porridge and decide that this bowl of porridge is too hot. You taste the porridge and decide that this bowl of porridge is too cold. Just right. So you take it with you. Homely bunch, aren't they? Cheery flames crackle in the fireplace. The bears must feel the cold. You are in the charming, cozy home of the 3 bears. The wooden chair is very large and solidly built. The medium-sized chair looks soft and comfortable. The cute little chair looks sturdily built.
Good to know. All right, let's go upstairs. And why would he call the bears homely? They're bears. Of course they're going to be different looking.
A dresser sits in the corner of the room. A dresser. You sincerely hope that head isn't real. After all, what species would hunt its own? This
Maybe
bed
they didn't
looks
hunt
just the right size for you. This is a big, old bed. It must be Papa Bear's. This looks like a nice, soft bed. Maybe it's Mama Bear's. You closely examine the contents of the drawer.
It's very
you can
possible.
see a very ornate pincushion in the bottom of the drawer. There is a spool of... There is a... You
Little
pick
silver
up the thimble. A small blue bottle rests in the bottom of the drawer. As hand... A small... As... There is...
Alright, well, let's go back down the stairs then. But it might not be that they ended that bear. It could be very well be that he just, like...
Holding the silver thimble
relative.
beneath a dew-filled flower, you gently tip the flower so its dew runs into the thimble. You move from flower to flower, repeating the process until your thimble is brimming with dew.
We're gonna save it as dew. There we go. But like, I know that's a morbid thought to think about because, like, really, who wants to hang the head of their relative up? But whatever. Let's go this way.
A snake.
Well, let's pick that snake.
You
skin up
retrieve...
then. Is there anything else? Well, there's probably more, but I'm just gonna go back over here for now.
Days. They're all the same. I have no plans. My life's a shame. I'm soon a man. Little I know. Should I care? I've nothing to show. Youth spent crying.
Okay, you enjoy your time crying then. What's this way? Over here? Lizards. In there.
The hole is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom.
Good to know. Oh. Well, let's go down this way.
Pain throbs to my chores, replacing toys. What are they for? Can I feel joy? I've never heard. the sounds of cheers. Only the birds see tears falling.
You need to work on that writing, my dude.
The acorns.
Well, let's go pick up that acorn.
You pick and poke among the fallen acorns looking for dried ones. You don't find any. These are all newly fallen. You pick and poke among the fallen acorns looking for dried ones. You eventually find 3 dried acorns and take them with you.
Let's look in here.
You bend down and look into the small hole. It's too dark inside to see anything.
All right, well, let's save it. We're going to save it as whole. All right, and we're going to reach our hand in that hole.
You don't want to go reaching into holes when you have no idea what's inside. For all you know, that tree could be filled with ants.
So? Well, let's use our stick then.
You can't.
Well, that's stupid. Why can't I stabbage?
You can't.
Well, fine then. I guess I don't need to do anything. Well, let's start heading back. Because we got that book from the library now. So we can use whatever code that is. Because he gave us some information about, like, that trap door. So, the old Gwydion. The sad, love-lost Gwydion. The one who was interested in the barmaid. And she died. Well, not she died, but he died. Alright, let's go inside. We're gonna go up these stairs really quickly. So I'm gonna go put this stuff away. Hide. Retrieve. I want to see what that is.
The 3 leave burying acorns to the squirrel.
Well, fine then, bum. Done. Alright. Let's go down this way. Go in here, because it's still yellow, so Mannanan isn't back yet, but...
So many books line the bookshelf, you wonder when Mannanan has time to read them all. Titles cover many subjects from ancient Arabic mythology to A Study of the Heavens to the philosophies of Socrates. Carefully examining the bookshelf, you notice something unusual about one of the volumes. Only the spines are apparent, and they seem to be stuck together.
Oh, okay, well, let's look at her. Oh, I put the book away. I'm a derp. Okay, let's go grab the book. Go look at the book. When it turns red, that's when we'll give up looking at stuff. Because that means he's going to be coming imminently. Grab you. Alright, let's take a look at you. I meant to grab you. There we go.
The rest.
Alright, so we're gonna call you. We're gonna say dollar symbol, headless, dash, uterus, cocoon. That's what we'll call it. We'll call that a cocoon. Because it's like that caterpillar thing from Pokemon. We'll just call it cocoon. So money, headless, dash, uterus, cocoon. Money, headless, dash, uterus, cocoon. Money, money, cocoon, headless, cocoon. Well, no. I was trying to click out. Alright, let's go see if we can get that open. If it turns red while we're on the stairs, well, we'll just turn around and go put our crap away. Alright, so we go money, headless, dash, uterus, cocoon, money, money. Was it headless, uterus, cocoon? Nah, but I think I was close though. Money, money, cocoon, headless cocoon. Okay, well, let's try that again. Money, headless, dash, uterus, cocoon. Money, money, cocoon, headless, cocoon. Yeah, look at that. Alright.
You quickly pull.
Ah, that sucks.
You try to.
We have that key. We can go and grab that key. Let's go up here and grab the key. I forgot. I need the thingy. Retrieve. There's a key somewhere. This one. Alright, let's go. Back down here. Oh, butts. Gotta go back. Let's go up. Get in our little room. Hide items. Put that in there, that in there, and that in there. Oh, you know what? We can keep the porridge. Retrieve. No, we're not gonna keep the porridge. We're gonna keep the porridge under there. We'll give Mannanan some fruit when he gets hungry. You know what? I think I can get another bowl of porridge if I feed him that porridge. I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna save it here as... first trip out. There we go. And we'll open this up. Oh, whoops, I never meant to hide. Done. I meant to retrieve. We're gonna grab the porch. Done. We're gonna go out. Look at that kitty. I love black cats. I have 2 of them. Obviously for my profile.
You see an evil
picture and
sneer come across the wizard's face.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
stuff. Oh, okay.
Mannanan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
Alright, well, we're gonna go in there. Pretend to futz around in here. Run around, walk around, doing stuff. Okay, now let's go back down here.
Mannanan is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
Alright, let's give you some porridge. Here you go, have some nummies. Well, let's talk to him, I guess.
Master?
What is it? Speak quickly, boy.
What are the people of Ludor like?
The wizard gives you a cautionary glance.
Why? Intending to make their acquaintance, are you?
No, I'm just curious. From what you have said in the past, they don't sound very appreciative of you.
Selfish, pathetic creatures requiring constant vigilance. They should have some respect for an old man. It tires me keeping track of their movements, never knowing when one might put a foot out of line.
You have the
Wow.
strangest notion that Mannanan's last comment was not an expression.
They sound wretched.
Much like yourself, but they are punished for their
What a jerk.
disobedience as surely as you are.
What a butthole. Like, literally, the dude is saying, I have no life, so I'm gonna ruin everybody else's. Like, tell me you've never had a girlfriend without telling me you've never had a girlfriend. Like, come on, buddy.
Mannanan does not.
Well, fine then. Maybe he'll leave. Let's see what
Your
that
lord
is.
and master keeps.
Well, let's go out this way. You do you, Mannanan. You do you, buddy. Let's go up this way. A lot of just walking around while Mannanan, like, just time wasting when Mannanan's not here. It's like, he's still sitting there. What a creep.
Your lord and master keeps... Your lord...
I'm gonna save it. I want to see what happens. Okay. We're gonna save it as feeding time. Alright, let's grab
Your relationship with the wizard isn't tactile, thankfully. It's obvious the wizard enjoyed his meal as he lets out a satisfied belch. He rises and leaves without so much as a thank you.
Oh, that's good. Let's pick up that bowl. Why can't I
You
pick
take
up the
a
bowl?
The large dining. This is where Mannanan eats his meals. You've cleaned up in here for as long as you can remember. Perhaps
What the heck? So I can't even pick that up? Well, I guess whatever then. It's just gonna sit there. Does it disappear? It does. What? It's a magic bowl. It's a magical bowl. Alright, well, let's go upstairs. Let's just go go see stuff. Is he up here?
Your heart skips as the wizard gives you an evil look.
I am going to lie down for a rest. Do not disturb me.
Oh, it's green already? Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna save it there. We're gonna save it as observe second. No, we'll just go observe. And it's green, so as soon as we get load into the next game, we'll, like, when I load up for the next episode, we'll be able to go do stuff. Luckily, it gives you a warning, so that's nice. So we'll have some time to go and explore the basement. And see what we can find inside of the study down there. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And always remember, friends don't let friends get trapped in a wizard's service.
Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah.